NASCAR fans were stunned this week when Kyle Busch made a major announcement about his wife Samantha during their appearance on NBC's Today Show. The power couple took center stage to reveal shocking details about their personal journey through infertility and their groundbreaking charitable work that has changed hundreds of lives. The two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion and his wife appeared on national television during National Infertility Awareness Week to discuss their Bundle of Joy fund. This charity has now raised nearly $2 million to help couples struggling with the financial burdens of fertility treatments. Back in 2015, Kyle Busch experienced what could only be described as a nightmare scenario at Daytona International Speedway. During the closing stages of an Xfinity Series race, Busch's car hit a concrete wall with no safety barriers at speeds exceeding 90 miles per hour. The impact was devastating. Busch recently recalled this during an appearance on Bert Kreischer's show, Something's Burning. The crash resulted in a compound fracture to his right leg and a broken left foot. These injuries were particularly concerning as Busch had just undergone surgery in December 2014 to address recurring inflammation in his left foot. Just 2 months later, he fractured the same foot in the crash. NASCAR officials immediately sidelined the driver indefinitely. Track president Joey Chitwood III and NASCAR took responsibility for not having safer barriers on the wall Busch hit. The incident prompted immediate action, with Chitwood ordering tire walls to be installed that very night where Busch crashed. What made this situation truly frightening was that Kyle's wife, Samantha, was 28 weeks pregnant at the time. The couple had been expecting their first child after a difficult journey with fertility treatments. During their recent appearance on Bert Kreischer's cooking show, Kyle mentioned the additional stress this placed on the family.
Oh, that was big.
That was really crazy.
Yeah, that was a tough wreck.
It's crazy how
She was pregnant. She was 28
weeks.
Yeah.
28.
The timing couldn't have been worse. Team owner Joe Gibbs, President J.D. Gibbs, and a visibly distraught Samantha rushed to the hospital following the crash. While Kyle faced a long recovery ahead, the couple also worried about their unborn child and the pregnancy. The Busch's road to parenthood was anything but smooth. After getting married on New Year's Eve in 2010, they initially expected starting a family would happen naturally.
You know, Kyle and I, we got married young. We had been married a couple years, and, I'm sure, like you saw, everybody in NASCAR and all of our friends were starting to have kids. And we're like, okay, I think we're ready. He was established in his career. We had just found a really good rhythm together as husband and wife, and we had traveled, and we're like, let's do it.
What started as excitement quickly turned into heartache.
I was on birth control for a very long time. So I'm like, okay, a couple months go by, no big deal. A couple more months. Okay, I've read about this, not a big deal. And then it just keeps going and going and going. And you start getting into this black hole of, okay, what should I eat and what supplements? Why isn't this working?
At just 25 years old, Samantha faced repeated dismissals from medical professionals.
Just dismissive. It was, you're so young, just give it time, don't worry.
But after a year filled with tears and frustration, doctors diagnosed Samantha with polycystic ovary syndrome. The fertility medications took a severe toll.
Go on 5 rounds of Clomid, which if anybody out there is listening, you turn into an absolute crazy person. Clomid is one of the hardest medications to be on. It is just, you have rage, you have tears, anything can set you off at any moment.
But the journey held more challenges. When the couple finally visited a fertility specialist, they discovered Kyle also had fertility issues, including low sperm count and motility problems. The medical team recommended IVF with ICSI, a procedure where a single sperm is directly injected into an egg. It was hard, though. We would have to go to appearances or sponsor events, and it was during this huge NASCAR baby boom. Everybody was pregnant, babies everywhere, and it was so hard to just smile and be like, oh, one day, Samantha told People magazine. Despite the difficult circumstances, the couple's story took a positive turn. Their first child, Brexton, was born in May 2015, just months after Kyle's devastating crash. Kyle made an impressive return to racing after missing 11 races. The 2015 season became a triumphant comeback story as Busch went on to win his first NASCAR Cup Series championship. He won 5 of the 25 races he competed in that year, including the season finale at Homestead Miami Speedway. The wins kept coming as Busch made the championship 4 consecutively until 2019, when he secured his second Cup Series title. Today, the RCR driver has amassed 63 Cup race victories, the most among all active drivers. He ranks 9th on the all-time Cup wins list while topping the charts for Xfinity at 102 and Truck Series race wins at 67. The family has also grown. The couple welcomed their daughter Lennox in 2022, giving Brexton a younger sister. Both children were conceived through IVF treatments. The hardships Kyle and Samantha faced inspired them to create something lasting. They established the Bundle of Joy Fund to provide financial assistance to couples struggling with infertility. The cost of IVF treatments ranges from $15,000 to $20,000, putting it out of reach for many families. Through their foundation, the Buschs have made a substantial impact.
We are very fortunate. Over 10 years, we've donated $2 million directly to couples and have over 100 babies born through the fund.
Wow. That's terrific.
Yes.
The charity now focuses on helping military personnel and community service workers access fertility treatments. They discovered that many military families lack insurance coverage for these procedures. Many such personnel delay starting their families because of their background, and sometimes it gets too late for them. Samantha explained, not all of them have upwards of $20,000 for a chance to try. The couple's appearance on NBC's Today Show created quite a stir. They discussed their foundation's work during National Infertility Awareness Week, but Samantha's elegant white dress also captured viewers' attention. "You are incredible and you look it," one fan commented on Instagram, while another added, "The dress is perfect." Beyond the fashion statements, the couple delivered a powerful message about their foundation's impact. Samantha later shared on social media, "I'm so proud we are able to continue to give a voice to the 1 in 6 battling infertility." During the interview, Kyle reflected on his son Brexton, calling him the Godfather and the OG. He detailed the trials they went through with IVF to have their first child.
Obviously, our son, Brexton, we call him the Godfather. He's the OG, right? So when we had to go through our trials and tribulations of having to go through IVF to have Brexton, we recognized not only the financial burdens of everyone that they have to go through, but of course the emotional struggles that couples face as well going through that.
Samantha emphasized the emotional support aspect of their work.
I really think just being there for them, saying, hey, I don't know what you need right now, but if it's a walk, if it's a night out, whatever it is, just letting that person lead and showing them that support, because battling infertility is very isolating.
The Buschs have created more than just a fund. They've built a community. Kyle described their annual gatherings.
And so they're all friends, and they all communicate. And each year we go through, we have our Bundle of Joy family night, where all the families get together, all the kids and everybody gets together.
Brexton has become part of these special events.
Brexton enjoys that too because he's the oldest.
Sure,
you know,
yeah.
so.
Samantha also acknowledged the vital role social media played in their journey. For over 10 years of trying to have our family, social media was wonderful. They were with us through every transfer, every miscarriage, every trial, and cheered us along the way. So we are happy to be advocates in this space now. The couple's advocacy reached new heights earlier this year when they visited the White House regarding IVF accessibility. Samantha responded emotionally to President Trump's executive order expanding access to IVF. "I'm in tears writing this. Today is monumental for families struggling with infertility." The Buschs have been remarkably candid about how fertility struggles affected their marriage.
We're doing the ovulation kits, and it's isolating and it's upsetting. It's no longer this like fun, intimate, exciting time in your life. It's very stressful. It's, causing arguments.
The strain nearly broke them. Samantha said, "After over a year of trying, we did 5 rounds of Clomid before moving to IVF. Round 1 was successful. Round 2 ended in miscarriage. Finally, round 6 with a gestational carrier was a success. Kyle was my rock, and it felt like I didn't have that anymore. It felt like divorce was real, and it was scary." Their willingness to discuss these painful experiences has helped destigmatize infertility issues. When they appeared at the White House in 2024, Samantha said, "This is about awareness education and support, and letting others know they're not alone. At 39, Kyle Busch continues to face questions about retirement. During the Today Show appearance, the host reminded him of his upcoming 40th birthday and asked about his NASCAR future. Busch's response was definitive.
I've heard plenty of the talk. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, no, I mean, I'm turning 40. I know Denny Hamlin's out there. He's 44, 45, and he's winning races. So, 37 to about 43, you're in your prime in NASCAR, actually.
Yeah.
So, I'm still right there. I still got plenty in the tank. I'm ready to go. And we're working with RCR this year about getting our Chevrolets back up front. And we race Talladega this weekend, so a great place for us to go.
The past few seasons have presented challenges. After a difficult departure from Joe Gibbs Racing in 2022, Busch found a new home at Richard Childress Racing. While he has claimed 3 race wins with the number 8 Chevy, 2024 saw his 19-year streak of at least 1 win per season come to an end. Despite these setbacks, Busch remains focused on returning to victory lane. Based on his timeline, he likely has 2 to 3 more years of competitive racing ahead.